Hey guys, I hope that I'm live right now. If you are able to listen to me properly, as well as there's no issues with my audio or the video, please do let me know, guys. Hello, everybody. I hope that I'm live right now. If you guys are able to listen to me properly, as well as there's no issues with the audio or the video, please do let me know. Good evening, everybody. Good evening, good evening, good evening. I hope that you are able to listen to me properly, guys. Good af- good afternoon. Okay. So it's afternoon. Okay. No issues in that. Good afternoon, guys. Okay. Usually I'm in the habit of taking the boot camps in the evening itself. So that's a habit of mine. I hope that you guys will be able to understand. So good afternoon, everybody. Today is the last class, CS Mood platform. Today is the last class. Okay. Good afternoon, guys. Good afternoon. So, how was your day, guys? Not a lot of people have turned out today live. Do you guys have you guys got the information about today's boot camp on your WhatsApp groups? Amit Shukla hyped up as usual. That's great. Okay, so did you guys receive the information about the boot camp on your WhatsApp groups, guys? Okay, you did. Okay, that's great. That's great. Okay, guys, I wanted to know from you, like, what do you want to see from our like YouTube channel? Like, because see, boot camps we are conducting in like every week we are having two boot camps almost every week. Uh, except that we have also started posting about our like C++ course, then like a complete zero to hero course for C++ right over here. Then we have also posted for Java as well, the complete entire thing. So what do you want to see from our like either the website as well? I don't know if you guys have checked out our website or not. So if you go to devtown.in, we have created a new particular batch called as DevTown Bytes, where there are roadmaps, there are cheat sheets, there are some videos, some blogs that we have put up. For example, in roadmaps, if you want to see a complete roadmap for, let's say, a front end developer, like how to become a front end developer right now. So we have posted the entire thing, like what are the different things that you need to study, what are the different things that you need to know. Everything, okay, has been posted out very clearly right over here. So that it's totally up to you what you want to prefer and how you want to proceed with it. You can go through these cheat sheets that we have, sorry, the roadmaps, and we have roadmaps for backend developer, DevOps developer. We have for Go, Angular, Java, Python, React. So of course, that is something that we have done. Along with the same on Defton Bytes, you will be able to find cheat sheets as well. For example, let's say that we want to see a cheat sheet for the Java. Okay, so Java event listeners cheat sheet. Or let's say that so I think so this is for JavaScript. Yeah, it's for JavaScript. I don't know why they have written Java out there, but as you're able to see, we have posted some cheat sheets as well that you can like go through and enjoy as well. For example, JavaScript, we are having these 2 pages for cheat sheets just to revise the important like concepts on a daily basis if you want. Along with the same videos, as you guys know, we are continuously posting up on our channel as well. So this is just a place where you will be able to find all our previous boot camps and everything that we have done up till now. So what do you want to see from our like channel? That is something that I wanted to know from you guys. Because like we can do everything from our end, but we need to also understand that okay, so this is what you want from our side as well. So DSA question solving, okay, okay, machine learning and Python. So one of the boot camps is currently like, I think so it ended up yesterday or something like that. But yeah, we had a boot camp for machine learning and Python as well. Mock tests. Okay, so mock tests will definitely take that into consideration as well. So because until unless you guys let me know that okay, this is what we want, we won't be able to deliver it. Okay, so it will of course take some time. It won't be like, okay, you are telling me right now and from tomorrow onwards I've just started posting it. But yeah, I will definitely take into consideration and think about like what you guys want and how you guys want to proceed with it. So guidance and coding field, okay, practice papers, okay. So practice paper, actually we are currently working upon it, like company wise. For example, Accenture, Microsoft, TCS, Infosys, Google, all the coding questions that they have asked, a complete package in which you will be able to see like a mock test for them. That is currently we are working upon right now. But yeah, I think so. It will take some time from for our end as well. But yeah, we are definitely taking that into account as well. Guidance, guides in competitive programming, bootcamp on CP. So, CP, as in a boot camp, I thought about it. I even started working upon the same as well, but I couldn't find like a pathway for CP, because for CP you actually need to know DSA completely. Then only you will be able to start a journey in computer programming. So in that particular way, it becomes very hard to like put it up in a 7 days boot camp, because it's very difficult to complete DSA in 7 days and then again start with CP as well. So yeah, we are definitely working upon it, for sure. Doubts. So doubt resolution, we have actually built up a community on Discord. So it's a very helpful community that we have built on Discord. And if you guys have any doubts or any queries about any programming language, any technology as well, or any particular aspect of a particular thing, you can definitely post your doubts on your Discord channel. Either the students, the community, or the mentors will be answering you right over there. It takes almost 24 hours to get your answer, but yeah, we definitely are currently doing that. So if you are interested for like just doubt resolution and all those kind of stuff, you can definitely reach out to us on the Discord channel. The link is down the description of the video itself. So for doubts, we have already done that. I don't think so like you guys knew about it or not. JavaScript deeply. So we are actually working upon, so for example, right now we posted up for C++. Next, we are currently posting on Java. After that, either we'll be posting on Python or JavaScript. So that too, we are like taking into account. One by one, we are posting every single programming language that you need to know. So you don't have to worry about it. Okay. There are only 1 to 2 channels with question solving from the lead code like websites. There should be a playlist. I mean, I agree with that, but see, the point with computer programming is that it's already available. All the solutions, all the videos are actually already available. So we don't want to do something that's repeated. Like we want to do something that's like a unique from our perspective as well, so that students are able to enjoy it at a certain time. But yes, we actually have done it for lead code. Like into our training programs, we have solved almost every single lead code problem, created videos for that, and we have provided it to the students as well. So that we have already done it. But I don't think so Susie will be able to allow me to put it up on YouTube as well, but I will definitely take that into consideration. Most of the people from villages don't know about coding and how and where to start. Also, they don't have any guidance seminars and all that stuff. Uh, Coming from my end, so my father is from Bihar. So like in the past 3 months, I had went to Bihar. I went to some small villages as well. I don't know if you guys know about it. So it's called as Barhaiya. That's a small village in Bihar. It's almost 6 hours drive from the main city, that is this capital city, Patna. I went there. I taught some coding in the villages as well at one point of a time. But what I found that every student there in the village as well had a mobile phone, a smartphone at his home, had good internet connectivity using Geo. So I like this particular, of course, like English was a big problem for them. They were not able to understand English properly. Yes, so we have thought about like conducting boot camps in just Hindi, or like just like 1 or 2 boot camps in Hindi as well. But yeah, we'll definitely take that into consideration as well. Okay. 8 shots of facts, coding, and related stuff. So, like I said, like I don't want to be a YouTuber or some sort. Like, I really hated the concept of reels and shorts. And when I am seeing the reels of other YouTube channels, I usually some of the reels are actually very good. Like I really like them, but I'm kind of a shy person, so like shooting that reels becomes very difficult for me. Like it's like I cannot do this. Like it's that sort. But we will definitely like take that into account. Ahmed Shukla, only you teach in the boot camps? No. So for example, right now there was a Python and machine learning boot camp that was going on. That was taught by Sahil Rahman, and basically Sahil Rahman is has previously worked in HP. He has previously worked in Porsche, the car company. He has previously worked in Instamojo. So he was taking up those boot camps, and currently as well one two boot camps the next week. I think so that is going to start from the 13th of August. Will be taken up by two other instructors. That is Sahil Rahman, and one more instructor would be there. They will be teaching you guys some new topics. So I think so the topic would be related to deployment, like how to deploy machine learning applications. So I think so that would be something that you guys will be able to enjoy. So I'm trying my best. See, what happens is that I love teaching, so that is the reason why I take up these free boot camps and do all those kind of stuff. These instructors do not teach for free. So these instructors are coming from Google, they are coming from Microsoft, they're coming from HP, Porsche. So it becomes very difficult to convince them to teach for free. Although they are my friends, but they have a very limited amount of time on their hands. So usually they take up like the paid classes and everything because they get paid for it. Like for each student, they get paid 5,700 rupees. So it becomes very difficult for us to convince them that, okay, come to the boot camps and teach. But yeah, some of my friends are very polite and very humble as well. So I have asked them to come and teach you guys as well. Let's see how that goes on. Okay. Does LinkedIn profile really matters in placement, and how to make it more appealing? Krishna, yes, LinkedIn profiles definitely matter if you're going with off-campus placements. Most of the opportunities that you'll be able to get will be through LinkedIn. My suggestion to you guys would be post fucking everything that you're currently doing. Okay, for example, you are creating a project, you completed a project itself, post that up, that I was creating this particular project, these were the hardships I faced, why did I choose these technologies, what was the outcome, learning objective and outcome that I was able to get from the project that I built. This project has a practical implementation at any point of time? So try to do that. Okay, try to do that. It's very important, guys. It's very important. Okay. um how to make a good LinkedIn account? Please try to make a video on that, Ishiti. I will definitely try to do that. I have that in plan. I've asked one of my friends. So he previously worked at Microsoft, sorry, Amazon, and right now he's working at Postman. So I've asked him to do that for me because he has the best GitHub profile ever. Like even I was impressed with his GitHub profile. Like it was so amazing. So I asked him to like just help me out with this video and all. He's currently a lot busy, but I will definitely ask him again if like he has some time on his hands to create a video for us. So that's like for LinkedIn as well. I will definitely try to do that. Okay. Okay. Okay, guys. So should we start with our today's class? Please do let me know, guys. Uh, Sanchita, I have already told that this bootcamp does not come with any projects. Okay, so this is a data structures and algorithms bootcamp. In data structures and algorithms, yes, it is possible to make projects as well because I have previously worked upon such projects. But for the sake of the bootcamps, I don't think so it would be possible. Okay. Along with the same, like I said, for doubts, you guys can reach out to us on Discord. So we have put up the link for joining the Discord channel down in the description of the video. You guys can ask your doubts, ask your queries, ask your concerns on Discord directly. Okay. Okay. So let's get started, guys, right away. Let me just open up the IDE. So we are also working on our very own IDE, so it will take us some time. Like we are a very small team, so it takes time to go up with everything. So let's see how much time it takes. Like I want to make sure that everything is very quick, very fast, and we are able to deliver it to you. But along with office, conducting boot camps, conducting classes, mentorship, I really don't get enough time to work upon everything. But I will definitely try to make sure that I'm able to do that. Okay. Okay, great. So, okay. So in today's class, whatever we have learned in our previous classes, can somebody let me know what are the different things that we have learned up till now? Can somebody let me know what are the different things that we have learned up till now, guys? Can you guys let me know what are the different things that we have learned up till now, guys? We have learned how to insert elements, how to delete elements in an array, searching, deleting, and inserting elements. That's great. Now, all the three things, we had done that on fixed size arrays. Were you guys able to catch up to that? Like searching in an array, deleting an element in an array, inserting an element in an array. Up till now, we were doing it only on like a fixed size array. Did you guys catch up to that or not? Like, are you guys able to understand what I'm saying? Like, wow, we had done all these things only on fixed size arrays itself. Am I right, guys? Yes. So now that's a big problem. Of course, you're not going to use fixed size arrays when you are actually coding. You will be using array lists that are dynamic sized arrays. So we also need to know how to do the exact three stuff on a dynamic sized array as well. And that would be our objective today. We will be doing all the different things that we have done up till now and see how easy it is to do it on array lists. Okay, so that will be the aim of today's class. Are you guys on the same page with me? Please do let me know, guys. Are you guys on the same page with me? Please do let me know. Great. So let's get started. Okay, now to use array lists in Java, you need to import the library. Okay, so array list basically comes up bundled together with a lot of different functions and functionalities that you can use, that basically eases up your entire coding. Whatever you had done up till now, for example, searching, you had to like write the entire search function. For inserting, you had to write the insert function. For deleting, you had to write the entire delete function. So you don't have that kind of time at any point of time. Okay, so you want to make sure that everything is already built up and you can directly use it, and that is what array lists provide to you. So let's start with it. First of all, we need to import our array list. Okay, so to import array list so that you are able to use it. Okay, just like you need a tool. Okay, for getting a tool, you first need to go out and buy that tool itself. The same thing happens with array list. In array list, you need to import it. Okay, so that, okay, now I'm going to use array list. To be able to do that, you just have to write import java dot util, that is utilities dot array list. Okay, and along with that, I'm going to again download one more utility from Java, that is import java dot util dot list. That is adds just a little bit more function to array list itself. Okay, after that, we are going to start writing our code. Now to create an array list in Java, the code is actually very simple. Okay, so you want to create an array list. We'll create the array list as a type of list itself. Again, like list is basically an advanced form of array list that basically adds a bit more functionality to array list. Okay, so there's not a lot of difference, but just it adds a bit more number of functionality so that it's easier to use array list. So we are going to create our list and we are going to call it as what should we call this list as? Let's think about it. What about ARR? Just let's keep it simple. ARR. Okay, is equals to new array list. So this basically creates an array list for us, an empty array list for us. Okay, that has a little bit more functionality than the normal array list because we are creating it as a list type. Okay, once that has been done, we need to insert elements into it. Okay, we need to add elements to our array list. So let's try to do that. Let's let's start adding up elements. Now of course, just like we were able to add numbers, okay, so an array list does not only like needs to contain numbers itself, it can contain words, okay, that is called as strings in Java. So for example, we want to add a new element into it, so it will be arr dot add, okay, as the function that we need to use to add an element into our array list. So we are going to add, let's say, a, okay, then let's add some more elements to our array list. Let's say v, v, and let's name them as well. So a, b, c, d, e, and f. So we are having this array list that we have created of 6 elements, I guess, okay, that has a, b, c, d, e, f as our elements in the array list. Now for example, if you want to get to know the index of a particular element inside the array list, okay, so let's check that out. So let's see if so index is basically integers itself, am I right, guys? Index are basically integers. Please do let me know. Indexes are integers, guys, am I right? Please do let me know. So to store an integer, we need to create an int. So int, let's say idx1, okay, let's take that as our variable name, idx1, arr dot index of, and then the element that we want to find, okay, we want to search for an element, let's say c, okay, we want to search for c right over here. So this will basically give us the directly, it will basically do the entire search operation for us. We don't have to write the entire search operation. Array dot index of, and then the element that you want to find, that will directly give us the index of that element. But what if that element does not exist? So let us check for that as well. So int idx2 is equals to arr dot index of, let's say, z. Okay, so we know that z does not exist in our array list. Okay, we know that z does not exist in our array list and c exists. So what would be the answer for index of c, guys? What will be the answer of index of c? Please do let me know, guys. What will be the answer of index of c, guys? Please do let me know. Guys, can you let me know what will be the answer of index of c? That's absolutely clever, guys. 0, 1, and then 2. So the answer would be 2. Okay, and for if that number does not exist, if that element does not exist, the answer that will be returned to us would be -1. Okay, if that element does not exist in the array, if it has searched and it has returned like, okay, so there's no, this element does not exist, for example, z does not exist in this array list, the answer would be -1. So let's print it out, guys, on our screen. So system dot out dot print ln, because we want to print it in a new line, idx1, okay, that will print us our first answer. And similarly, we can move out to the next answer as well. So that will be idx2. Okay, now we'll run our code and let's see what happens. Okay, we'll run our code and let's see what happens. So as you're able to see, we are getting 2 as the value of idx1 and -1 for the answer of idx2. Okay, are you guys able to understand this? Just see how easy it is to do search, insert, and delete. Like as you're able to see for search, it is so easy to be able to do that. You don't have to create any kind of search operation or search function or something like that. It automatically handles it for you. That's the beauty of array lists. Okay, it automatically handles that for you. Are you guys able to understand this? Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know, guys. Are you guys able to see how easy it is to basically like just search for an element in an array? Now, what if I want to add a new element in our array list? Okay, what if I want to add a new element in our array list? So first let's try to print our in the elements in our array list itself. So for that, we know that the number of elements in our array list is 6. So let's create a for loop for int I is equals to 0, I is less than 6, I plus plus, and we will be in printing out our indexes. So let's just take this out from it here, control V. Let's have another and print. We are going to use just print right over here, and we are going to print out ARRI right over here, and that would be our before result. So let's print system dot out dot print ln, and we are going to print out before insert and along with that, what we are going to do is we are going to print out after result as well. So let's first print out the before result. Let's just run this. Let's see what happens. There's some issue. Java uses unchecked or safe operations. Unchecked for details. Array required but list found. Okay, let's convert this back to a list itself. Let's array y list arr. Let's run this once again. Array required, array list found. Okay, so this is not working, so we will be using something else. Okay, so for printing this no issues in that. So for that, what we are going to do is we are going to use arr dot for each in arr. We want to print out system dot out dot print and what do you want to print out? ARR. Okay, so we will be using this. Let's see if this works. Okay, we forgot to put up the semicolon at the end. Check the variable ARR is already defined in method main. Wait, what the fuck is happening right over here? Okay, sorry, ARR. Let's just take it up as ARR. And then let's run it once again. I think so this should work. Okay, so so what we want to do right over here is that in ARR, that is our array list. Okay, so this is our array list right over here, that is ARR dot for each. Okay, that is basically for each and every element in our array list, that is ARR. We want to take out each element. We are naming each element as AR. Okay, so as you're able to see, that is the name that we are providing for each of the elements that are present in our array list. Okay, so we are providing each of the elements that are present in our array list. We are naming it as AR, and we want to print for each of them. We want to print out system.out.print AR. So in this particular way, you will be easily able to print out all the elements inside your array list. So actually, the first code that I was writing was for C++. So I'm basically taking up various languages right now altogether. So I got mixed up in that. So for Java, what you have to do is let me just recap. ARR is our array. Okay, that array list that we have created. Okay, for each element in that array list, okay, we are naming that element as AR. Okay, we are naming that each of these elements as AR. Now every element that will be named as AR, what we want to do with that is we want to print it out on our screen. We want to print that element out on our screen. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know, guys. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know. Are you guys able to understand this syntax? Please do let me know, guys. Okay, great. So now what we want to do is we want to insert an element, let's say between at second index. Okay, at second index, we want to insert a new element and we will name it as, let's say, Z. Okay, we want to insert Z at the second position. So for that, you can directly use arr.add and then the index at which you want to add, that is the second index, and you want to add up the element that is Z right over here. Okay, you want to add the element Z inside of it. Now again, we will be printing out our new array. So let's just print out our new array once again. So let's see what happens, and let's have the after insert popping up so that it makes it pretty clear that what has happened. Let's run this. So as you're able to see at the second index, we have inserted, okay, so we need a system.out.println before that as well. Okay, so now it looks pretty clear. Okay, so as you're able to see, we are to for inserting an element into an array list. Okay, if we want to insert an element to an array list, what we have to do is we have to write arr.add and then the index at which you want to add the new element and then the element that you want it to add. Now with array lists, you don't have to focus upon that edge case that okay, the capacity of the array is filled up, because there's no capacity limit to an array list. It's a dynamic array. You can insert as many elements as you want at whatever position that you want. Okay, so that's the beauty with using an insert operation on array lists. Okay, it's just arr.add and then the index and then the element that you want to insert. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know, guys. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know. Are you guys able to understand this? Okay, so now for example, you want to delete. Let's see for delete as well. Now there are two methods for delete. Okay, one is deletion of an element by their index and deletion of an element by their value. Okay, so there are two different methods of deleting an element. Okay, are you guys able to understand this? Deletion of an element by their index. So for example, I want to delete the element present at index 2. So it will just delete the element that is present on index 2 itself. And the second one is delete an element by its value. So I want to delete the element that has the value of, let's say, Z. Okay, so these are the two particular operations that are available to us. Are you guys able to understand the two operations separately? Please do let me know. So we will now start off with deleting an element from an array. So let's see, just copy this out and paste it right over here. After delete, according to IDX. Okay, so first of all, we'll be checking out how to delete an element according to its index itself. So it's pretty simple. You just have to write arr.remove. arr.remove. So which element should be removed from our array list, guys? Which element should we remove from our array list? The index of the element. You need to specify the index of the element, guys. So which element should we remove right over here, guys? Can somebody let me know? Which element should we remove, guys? Can somebody let me know? Let's say Z. So what is the index of Z, guys? The index of Z is 2. So let's remove Z from the array. So we just have to mention 2 right over here and then semicolon at the end. Let's print our entire thing back again. So after delete, and we need to print it. So let's copy this up and paste it down below. So that will just print it out for us once again. I think so we will require another system.out.print statement down below as well. So let's put it up right here. Let's run this. As you're able to see, it just directly deleted the Z element, that is the element that was present at the second index from our array. As you're able to see it very clearly. I think so. There's some problem after insert. Are you guys able to see this? Please do let me know, guys. As you're able to see this, please do let me know. Likhit Allu, I will not be answering your question because after listening to your question, I feel as if you are coming for the very first time into our bootcamp. So I will not be answering your question. Is this language too tough? Compared to C++, yes, I prefer C++ over Java. But yeah, Java has a lot of like nooks and crevices out there. There's a lot of questions that are possible in an interview. That is the reason why I usually prefer C++ because it makes the interview go pretty easy. Okay, so what if I want to delete an element by its value? So let's see that. Let's try something out. Okay, I also don't know whether it will work or not. So we'll do the exact same thing. We'll do the exact same thing. So how to get the index of a particular value in Java? We have already learned about it, guys. How to get the index of a particular value in Java? Can you guys let me know? We have already seen this in our previous code, like the code that we were writing on top of this. How can we get the index of a particular value, guys? Can somebody let me know? Index of, that's absolutely clever. Please make sure that the of O is capital. Okay, so that's very important. So let's say that we want to delete F from the array. I also don't know whether it will work or not. Okay, I'm just bowling right over here. So arr dot index of, and then we'll specify the index of, let's say, F, capital F right over here. And let's try to run this and see if it works or not. As you're able to see, we have deleted it according to the value as well. So because arr.remove basically takes in the index of the element, so we can directly use that to our advantage because we know about the index of method as well. So arr.index of will basically give you F as the answer. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know. Are you guys able to understand understand this? Please do let me know, guys. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know, guys. So as you're able to see, it is very easy to search, to insert, and to delete elements. So whatever we learned in the past 3 days, we were able to do that within 30 minutes. Okay, not even 30 minutes, like within 20 minutes itself, inside of array list. It's so simple because everything, every single logic that you learned about while dealing with your fixed size array, that is already implemented by array lists previously, so you don't have to worry about it at any point of time. Okay, so that's the beauty of using array lists. Okay, so are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know, guys. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know, guys. So that is the reason why when you are usually doing competitive programming or learning about DSA as well, so your end goal is to basically do competitive programming. That's why you are doing DSA. So that is the reason why you should always be preferring dynamic size arrays like array lists over your normal fixed size arrays. Okay. And I hope that you guys, like, it's very clear to you guys how to use array lists at any point of time as well. Okay. Okay, great. Now, for the certificates itself, okay, this time we have decided that we'll be going just by the attendance criteria itself. So the Microsoft certificate will be sent to you on the basis of your attendance itself. Those students will be having 100% attendance. They will be getting the certificates via Microsoft and DevTown. Okay, so we are not going to have any kind of submission in this particular bootcamp. Of course, for any bootcamp related to development, whether it be data science or whether it be web development, we will be having projects at the end because this is a DSA bootcamp. I don't want to create unnecessary burden for you guys as well because there isn't any project that will be possible. Okay, so Yeah, yeah, vectors do the same in CPP as well. That's great. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know. I've already told you guys that this bootcamp isn't associated with Google. This time, this bootcamp isn't associated with Google. I think so. The bootcamp that will be on 13th, that will be associated with Google and as well as with Microsoft. Okay. So learning any language, we need to learn DSA first. So it's not that case. So yesterday as well, I made it pretty clear to you guys that you need to learn one language for data structures, algorithms, and computer programming. Choose between either C++ or Java. That is up to you. And another language that you need to learn for development purpose. For example, if you're going with web development, you will have to learn JavaScript. If you're going with data science, you have to learn Python, but you don't need to learn DSA in those languages. It's not like it's a development language. You need to be focused upon developing projects in those languages itself. Okay, are you guys able to understand it? Can you explain how you code it? Like, I just like whatever I've coded right now, I've previously explained as well most of the parts. And while I was coding it, I was explaining it like what does it does as well. That's the reason why I spent the last 3 days actually writing all the functions and everything so that you are able to understand how these functions actually work in the background. Okay. So any questions, guys? Please do let me know. Any questions about anything? Please do let me know, guys. Any questions about anything that you want to ask? Please do let me know. Okay, for each part in array list, no issues in that. So right over here, array, that is our array list that we have created. For each, basically that means for each element that exists in that array list. For example, the first element is A, okay? So that will be assigned to the variable that we have created, that is AR. For each element, we are naming it as AR, each of these elements. What you want to do with this AR? So you want to do system.out.print AR. Okay, so you want to print AR on your screen. So for example, first AR will be equal to capital A. You will be printing capital A out. Again, the next element would be B. So AR will be equal to B. You will be printing it out. Then again, the next element would be C. AR will be equal to C. So it will be printing C out. When it would be equal to D. So it will be like AR will be equal to D. So it will be printing it out. So that's basically like you can read it as a normal English sentence as well. So ARR for each element that is present in this ARR list, we'll be calling it as AR, and for each of those AR you want to do system.out.print. Okay, see, developing coding skills is all about practice. You have to devote every single day 2 hours every single day, solve coding questions. If you're not able to understand it, watch videos, contact your mentors, get support, move further. But it is a everyday thing. Like even right now as well, I spend every alternate day coding, because if I'm not doing that, I will get rusty and I will start to forget things even after 5 years. Like that is what you need to do. For example, in our training program as well, we make sure that the student is solving at least 2 to 3 questions every single day throughout the entire program, making it a habit within their brains that you have to do this. You don't have any other option. Get help, get support if you're not able to do it, see the solution, but you have to continue doing coding, because see, there are two kinds of people in the world. One who are natural born, like great brains and everything that just comes to them, and the second one is a hardworking person. Both of them can reach the same result at any point of time, okay? But the hardworking person can even do better than them, because it's all about practice. The hardworking person will be solving like 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 questions in its entire like college life. He has a lot of experience that is backing him up, whereas the person who just has a brain, he will be self-confident, he will not be solving that many questions. So if a new question comes up that's a little bit tricky, he won't be able to do that. Whereas based on the experience of the person who has been coding every single day, he will be able to use that experience to his power and be able to solve that question. So coding is all about like persistence. Okay, you have to do it every single day. Okay. For certificate related queries, we have our contact us page on our website. Just email us. Okay. How to join the training session? Smart Darshan, like I've already said, you can contact me directly on my WhatsApp number. Almost 20 students enrolled with us yesterday, so that was great to hear as well. So if you guys, I think so right now only 10 seats are remaining for our program. So if you want to enroll into the program, I will definitely suggest that, and you can definitely do that as well. I will be providing my WhatsApp number once again. Somebody from my team or me personally will be answering to your queries right over there. I'll just be pinning this up so that it's not going anywhere. Yeah, you can use for loop over static and dynamic as well. There's no problems. Okay. Okay, so we'll be ending the session right over here. If you guys would like to join the future uh, um, boot camps that we are having, you can definitely do that. Right now, the next two boot camps are going to be the Facebook clone using HTML and CSS, and Python and data science boot camp that is going to start from the 8th. So I will hope to see you guys right over there as well. I'll just show you guys the attendance for today, guys. Give me a second. I will just show you guys the QR code for today. Okay, so this was for Java day 7. How will you get the completion certificate without even completing the last day of the bootcamp? Man, that's just dumb. Abhay Shukla, that would be on our website itself. You will be able to find it from the website. So please just go through the website itself. Okay. Okay, so let me just create link. So for those students will be having 100% attendance for the boot camp, those students will be able to get these certificates. Okay. So I think so I have already made that very clear. D7 AUG. So this will be the QR code for the same. You will be receiving the certificates within 1 week. It will take us a week or two to send out the certificates. You will be able to get it on your email addresses that you have used in the Google form, as well as please check your spam emails and everything so that you are able to make sure that you have got the certificate. Okay. Okay. Okay, so thank you so much, guys. We'll be meeting maybe in our future boot camps or something like that. It will be amazing to see you guys back again. Okay, thank you so much, guys. Thank you.